Your harm then.
Yo, welcome. We are inspired to make a video about Moshiach coming and build the temple. So this is... Yeah, what are we learning? What is this?
B'siyata d'shmaya shin pei shin... What's this shin pei?
Shabbos Parshas.
Shabbos Parshas Truma Vav Adar, the 6th of Adar, Hey Toshin Mem Gimel. That's 5,700.
Yeah, 700. 40.
Yud Chaf Lamed Mem 43.
Yeah.
What year is that?
Goyish years. We're videoing it, so
we should put our faces in it. Though.
You want to put your face in it?
Should we not put our faces in it?
You want to put your face in it?
I guess not. I don't know. Whatever.
You could put your face in it.
Fine, no faces. Okay, fine. The Suli Mikdash. Oh wait, no, this part first here. Wait, what's this?
It means that it's not.
I don't want my fingerprint in it. I care much more about my fingerprint.
It means that it's not edited.
Hanachas.
The print that's not edited, meaning
what does it say? Say the
Hatamim. I think that like some student wrote it.
Authentic.
Like some student wrote it. Hatamim is like a student.
A student wrote it down.
That's not edited.
Bilsi Muga.
It's not edited by the Rebbe.
Is that Bilsi?
Bilti, not.
Bilti.
Muga, not edited.
Like my Israeli.
I mean, like the Rebbe said it, and people wrote it based on memory, but the Rebbe didn't actually edit it, so take it with a few grains of salt.
Oh, not edited by the Rebbe.
Yeah, not edited. But like it's based on what he said.
Understood.
But like usually people memorize it pretty good, but you never know. I mean,
pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. Is this like good content? Just like film a page.
It's good. This is like what you call like a blog, like a podcast.
Podcast.
This is podcast material. Yeah.
It's just like filming a page. That's fine. You think?
Yeah, I think so. But
people
really,
would you watch this actually?
I don't know. I'd listen to it on SoundCloud.
Would you watch it?
I don't know. I'd listen to it on SoundCloud.
We have a marker here. What's that? We have a marker. And we have plates.
Well, I mean, no. Just put it on the camera. We're looking at your hands. Like, it's
no, we could draw things on the plate.
You got thing with this thing. That's fine.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay,
yeah.
So
you have to touch it. You have to touch it to focus.
So. Because I don't know, I can't reading and holding on. Okay, via Suli Mikdash. Okay, I can't. Okay, our Rebbe. Can I do the voice?
Do whatever you want to do.
Is it
we're really going to get it at this space.
It doesn't have to get everything done. It has to be okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So via Suli Mikdash. You have to make for me a temple. A holy place, a sacred place. Temple. What the heck? What do we mean by temple? Okay, what is Mikdash? Okay, I hear you say temple, but what do you mean? Like the corners of your head, like you know, the payas?
You have to film it.
Your payas? Are you talking? I don't know. Do you see even that there's a?
Well, that's actually interesting because it says later that the temple. It says later that the temple is compared to the brain and the head. So that's interesting that the word temple actually is the place that holds the brain. Maybe that's why they call it that because they read the
place
mimer.
Connected to the brain. You can touch your brain.
Maybe the guys who called the word temple in English read the mimer, and then that's why they did it. Or maybe Hashem read the mimer, and then he influenced the minds of people.
Are you sure that's not a post facto interpretation?
It's a pre-facto, post-facto.
The mimer comes. The mimer came.
The mimer is before the Asar Mamar never old. With 10 mimers, the world is crazy.
The mimer. Oh, geschmack.
Where's the cap?
I don't know.
We just had it like an hour ago. We're not going to finish it.
You don't have to finish anything. It just has to be.
It's like a one-page mimer.
It just have to be legitimate.
Okay, you can't find the cap. Oh, here it is.
Okay. So. We found the cap to the.
Will you actually watch this video?
I don't know. Why are you asking this question? I don't know. Ask the internet. Will you watch this video?
Yeah, I guess. If they're watching it, maybe they will. Okay, you gotta film the actual. Okay.
So make for me a place where I can be like, you know, myself.
I guess.
And I'll dwell in it.
Dwell in them.
In them. Beseichem. But that's a chiddush. Beseichem is like dwell in it, right?
No, it means in
them.
It means the simple meaning means in them. No. Simple meaning in Targum Onkelos. Through building the temple, then I will make my Shekhinah dwell in them. That's what it says in Targum.
Okay. So they're going to build this temple.
Then through the temple, I'll have my Shekhinah in them. Yeah.
In them, literally.
Literally in them, yeah.
Okay. The Amru, Rabbi.
Rabbi Seinu, Zichron Livracha.
Rabbi Seinu, our Rabbi.
Our rabbis in the Talmud.
Oh, Rabbi Seinu, like all the rabbis. Like, it's like Chazal.
In the Midrash Shmuel, chapter 19, and Vayikra Rabbah, chapter 2, section 2.
Sources are in the description.
Maybe.
Sources in the description.
That could be your job.
Yes, okay, that's fine.
Okay, let's do my job. We barely got one line out of this.
It's okay. We got lots of good content. So it's
good is relative. Maybe we can make multiple parts because Mom said
it's okay.
Space. Okay.
To make a short version later.
Short is relative.
Okay. Short is relative. So this is my height.
You got literally like
problem.
half of one line after 5 minutes.
Like short is relative, says the guy who's like 3 feet tall. He's like 50 years old. It's like,
Wait, what do we get after 5 minutes? We got one plate.
We have a plate. You have one
and
plate.
We got like half of a line.
Okay, so Chazal say,
Kol
makim shenemar li, all the places which I'm told,
where it says, where it's written,
shenemar, where it's written. It says like it says.
Where it's written, where it says, yeah. Because the Torah says. Hashem speaks in the Torah.
Hashem is speaking.
Every place that it says.
Is it the act of writing the Torah that makes it holy, or is it the act of speaking?
While they write the Torah, they actually have to speak each word as they write it?
I didn't know that.
I didn't know. I found it from a guy studying to be a sofer. They have to have another Sefer Torah that's already kosher, and then the one they're writing from, they have to read from the kosher Sefer Torah the word that they're writing as they write it in order to make it holy.
Okay.
Which is interesting.
And so it is the act of speech that sanctifies. It's not the...
Well, it's both. So it's a mitzvah to write.
It's both. Also. Okay, so it's a mitzvah to write, but it's...
The speech brings it from the hidden worlds to the revealed worlds, yeah, basically. It says it. Even the Vilna Gaon writes that.
Because we don't say... like katav, like it's not like I read a book once when I was a kid, but everyone was saying maktub, like it's written. But I'm saying is in Torah we say shenemar.
Well, we sometimes say nicht. No, actually,
do we?
Question. Sometimes it says it's written in the verse. Kasiv. Yeah, we say kasiv. It means it's written, but
okay, fine.
No, but okay.
Okay,
it's a good question. Why does it says shenemar sometimes?
Whatever.
Okay, whatever. Yeah.
So shenemar, well, so
like it says.
Shenemar li. Oh, is this an N?
No, every time it says li. No, it's in the middle of a sentence. The rabbis say every time the Torah says the word li, which means for me or to me, every time it says that word, then Eno.
You read.
Okay, Eno zaz. It does not move.
Zaz.
It does not move away. Lolam, forever. Meaning like it stays forever. It doesn't move away forever. Every time it says, so it's like basically what Hashem says, you should make for me a temple. The temple never moves away. It's always an eternal temple, forever. Lo b'olam hazev, lo b'olam haba. Not in this world, not in the world to come. And then the Midrash brings an example. But basically, Mikdash, regarding the temple, ma hu oimer, what does it say? V'asu li mikdash, make for me a temple. So therefore the temple is eternal. It doesn't move away, not in this world, not in that other world. I was going to say, but the temple was destroyed, right? Mm-hmm. So how does it never move away, even in this world? It's going to say. That's the question it asks, the brief summary, because we don't have to read every word because it's going to take forever. but the Mikdash, which means the Mishkan, which is called the Mikdash, because Mishkan and Mikdash are the same thing, it has differences because there's differences in the Mishkan itself. I'm not sure what that's implying, because the Mishkan is only one thing, but I guess there's differences in the Mishkan. I guess it was moved to different places, I guess. And the Mikdash itself that Shlomo made in Yerushalayim, and the second temple that was made later, they're both destroyed. That means that not only this, that they had changes, that they weren't like the same exact thing. Like the Midrash says that they're exactly the same. It doesn't move forever. But the temples, they all changed. But not only this, but the last two temples, they were completely nullified, seemingly. So how could it say they were never changed? Get the question?
So not exactly. Can you...
Well, okay, we said that every time it says li, make for me a temple, every time it says for me, it's eternal. Doesn't say why, but I guess just because it's eternal.
It says asu li mikdash, and we have a principle of Chazal. So the sages set up a principle where anytime it says li in the Torah, it means it's an eternal thing.
Yeah.
It's not going to change.
Exactly.
So how could it be possible that the Beis HaMikdash was destroyed?
Yeah. And what does it mean? No, if it was destroyed, what does it mean when it says it doesn't move away? Even in this world, meaning you can say, oh, Moshiach is going to come, we're going to have the temple again. But it says, even in this world, even now, it's still here. So how could it be that even though it was destroyed, but what does it mean that it doesn't move away forever?
Okay.
You get that question? How could it be destroyed? How could it if it never moves away forever?
Okay, so it's still there.
You get the question?
I think so.
What don't you think about it?
One thing is, okay, so, well, if you say it's eternal, how is it possible that the Beis HaMikdash was destroyed?
That's the question.
So it's not the Rebbe's question.
That's the Rebbe's question.
It is the Rebbe's
Yes, that's the question I'm trying to ask.
Got
it. And it says, from the Tzemach Tzedek, first of all, that the upper temple is connected to, literally, Mechubar Mamish, is literally connected to the lower temple, which doesn't elaborate on what that means exactly.
What does that mean?
Well,
Are we talking like a mystical temple? And
Yeah,
a
mystical
physical
temple. Yeah, yeah. The mystical temple is in the spiritual world.
Okay, good.
Today I was reading a sikha just about this, which part I was turning to the page, and it said that the Shekhinah is still here. There's a law that like the holiness of the Temple Mount is still here, and I guess it's implied because the spiritual temple is still here. Therefore, the holiness of the Shekhinah in the physical place is still here.
Mm-hmm.
And like it says, the Yerushalayim, the city of Jerusalem, which is a city that connects it together. Is like a verse somewhere, pretty sure. Yeah, it's in Tehillim. Yerushalayim is a city that connects it together, which is it's implying it is like the temple. It connects the upper temple with the lower temple.
Mm-hmm.
Says that was because there's a concept of the Yerushalayim of above. The city of Jerusalem exists in the spiritual world, and it's connected. It's mechubar to the physical temple, which regarding that physical temple, it says, "You shall make for me a temple, which does not move away forever." But okay, so this doesn't really answer it. I mean, it answers it because it's implied basically the holiness of the place still stays there. But it says like the literal temple, so it's going to elaborate what it means the literal temple if the temple was destroyed. But it says V'yesh Lomar, which means like this is a novelty. Whenever it says V'yesh Lomar, like there is to say, it means like this is like a new thing, new novelty we wouldn't have thought of. So whatever. So it says. So that's only explaining spiritually, the spiritual energy of the temple still here. But how is it physically? So the Tzemach Tzedek brings another explanation. It says that I will be for them a small temple in the prophecies. When the temple was destroyed, it says, "Don't worry, I have a small temple for the Jewish people in the exile." You heard this concept? Maybe, no, possibly.
You have a small temple for the Jewish people in the exiles.
Yeah. Which it says, what is a small temple? Well, there's different explanations, but basic explanation is that this refers to the houses of Bate Kinesios, the shuls, the synagogues. Okay, I lost place. Elu Bate Kinesios. These are the synagogues and the house of study, basically. Which means in every place, even in the exile, the synagogues and the study houses are a mini temple.
Okay.
That from that it doesn't move forward, basically. Okay, that's basic point. So basically, in the mini temples, that's like the main point of the temple. Basically, it says.
I'm picturing you on a pulpit.
What does that mean?
Like in front of like the Aron Kodesh, like giving like a speech to like 1,000 people.
Interesting. There was a sikha that said that when Moshiach comes, like all the Jewish people are going to fit between the two staves of the Aron because it's like beyond space and time. I think it was this week's portion, maybe last week's portion.
Cool.
Anyway, I think that we should stop there, or there's other things, but whatever.
Is
So
that the
what
whole
exactly
thing?
did we? That was part of the first paragraph. And so the whole thing is only one page. But yeah, whatever. We could go if you want, or we could make another version later, or not.
Did you? Are we
It's still go. Yeah, it's still recording.
Oh,
Yeah, of course.
recording.
Yeah, of course. You have to record the small talk. It's like half of the whole video.
The small talk, yeah, it's like the whole thing. Oh,
Exactly.
do you zoos?
Zaz means move. Daily word. Yeah,
Have you ever heard of the Ziz?
I have now.
Huh? He's a mythical creature.
Is it in the Torah?
Oh, he's in Agada, I believe.
Interesting.
He's we had a book called the Ziz. He's like I think he's really bad in midrash, but he was kind of like friendly in the book.
Cool.
He's like I forgot what the story was again.
Okay, should we continue a little bit or no? Your choice.
I lost track of what we were doing.
You get the conclusion we
I
said?
got that there's like a temple, and then there's a smaller temple, and then there's a
What's a
upper
smaller temple?
and a lower temple, and a bigger temple.
Yeah, that's the point. You put it all together, what do you have?
Like it's just all like kind of hurts my brain almost. It's like, you know,
Hurts your temple?
it hurts my temple. You know, like okay, so look, there's like spirituality and physicality, okay, and we make it. So the first idea we're getting at was that you make a spiritual temple No, sorry, make a physical temple, and it causes a spiritual.
That's
essence.
a separate. Well, we didn't get to that yet. That's
Well, no, it was right at the beginning.
We didn't say that.
It was right at the beginning.
We didn't say that. We didn't say that yet. No,
Okay,
it's in the verse. It's in the verse that it doesn't explain it, but it doesn't explain it here, but it's in the.
You said it's in Targum Onkelos.
Yeah. Okay. Fine.
Okay.
So we
talked about it.
But it's going to elaborate in the next paragraph.
We talked about it.
We quoted it. Okay. Fine.
The Rebbe wants us to be machadish. I want to make something new.
All right, maybe.
Okay,
Yeah,
it's not really new, but it's like old new.
Yeah, new.
So the Torah is
Yeah.
Okay. So you do a physical action which causes like the I don't know
either.
Shechina, the dwellingness.
Yeah. By making the temple, then Hashem dwells in the Jewish people.
It's like it's that good feeling you get whenever everyone's like hanging out. It's like really nice.
Yeah, tempest.
Yeah.
Anyway, do you get the beginning where we said the temple should have stayed forever? But then
it should have stayed forever. But then what happened?
But it was destroyed. So how can it be that's forever? That's the question. Okay. We said one reason is because there's the upper spiritual temple that's still connected to the physical temple. But what is the physical temple? Since we don't have the physical temple, it says it's the shuls, the synagogues that exist in the exile, are like a replacement for the physical. For this, right here. Therefore, we
skipped like 5 lines.
No, we were reading it the whole time. I was saying in English. Yeah, actually.
Why are you saying in English?
I was saying in English. Therefore,
have to learn how
we already
to
said
speak
this.
this language.
The Tzemach Tzedek says the second explanation, according to what it says, that I will be for them a small temple in the exile. And there was where are you reading? Where?
The Mekadesh.
Where are you reading?
Ma'at.
Mikdash Me'at.
Mikdash.
A temple. Small. Ma'at is small.
Wait, we
Mikdash
still
temple.
didn't agree. Our temple? Why are we calling it? What is a temple?
Temple means a house. Mikdash means a holy place, but we call it temple.
I like that. Holy place.
That's what it means.
Well, temple doesn't mean much to me. Holy kind of means something to me. Whole means something.
Temple means a holy house.
You know what else means something to me? Safe.
Safe.
Safe. Yeah.
Like a safer.
Beis HaMikdash is like a safe place.
Safe space.
Yeah.
Wow. Harsh.
I mean, like, imagine, like, who hid there? David HaMelech hid in the Beis HaMikdash. Who was the kid who...
Well, no, it does say that it's actually funny law that if someone kills someone by mistake, then the relative of the person he killed is allowed to kill him for free without any punishment.
Yeah.
But if he goes on top of the altar, then he's safe. If he stays on the top of the altar.
On top of it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So it's a safe
So
space.
yes, but what happens when he goes down?
No, then they're allowed to kill him right away. So stay there.
Okay, so you have to. So you run up the. He runs up the. He runs up the. The nechoshes.
They have sacrifices there every day. You just eat it. No, that's really good.
I guess they can do it.
Okay. I think I'm running out of storage space. Because
we'll get back to it.
Should I stop the recording now? No, we're not going to editing.
Yes,
no editing. No, editing.
What?
No editing, dude. This is all raw. This is gold.
It's raw gold.
Because the temple is made out of gold. Okay, this is out of space.
Gold.
Almost. Okay, I have to turn it off now. But maybe next time we'll
Moshiach
continue.
Now.
Maybe. No guarantees.
Okay.